So I've decided to start a new series here on the channel. Irony News Update. We already have our queer news update, our journalists behaving badly update, racist news update. So this is the first in our series of Irony News Updates, and it's a good one. It's a good one, folks. So Wednesday night, and this happened outside of LA's Museum of Tolerance. So Wednesday night, you had these pro and anti-Israeli protesters getting into it. Fist fights, they're punching each other, kicking each other. People got pepper sprayed. It was like 2020 all over again. And they were there because of this private screening of this film being shown by Israeli actress Gal Gadot, who lives in Hollywood. And this film was being shown to about 150 people in Hollywood, some Hollywood execs. And it was to bring to light all these atrocities being committed by Hamas. But these doofus protesters who are anti-Israeli don't see that. And Breitbart's got a really good article about this. Now, I'm not going to deny that there have been some civilians, innocent civilians, killed in this conflict between Israel and Hamas. But unfortunately, that happens in a time of war. But I don't think that Israel is out there purposely trying to target, people who are living in Gaza. These Palestinian civilians. They're trying to go after Hamas. I do love my plan, though. I did a video about this last night, talking about Biden's grizzly bear program. He wants to put all these grizzly bears in the Northern Cascades National Park in Washington State. Well, send those grizzly bears over to Israel, have the IDF put these grizzly bears in these Hamas tunnels and have them go after Hamas. You can wipe out this terrorist organization in no time flat. But go over to Breitbart and see this article talking about this brawl that took place Wednesday night. So that's why those protesters were there in Hollywood, or at this Museum of Tolerance. Like I said, you can't make this up. And they talk about what's in the film. I can't repeat it here because it's very graphic. But here are some of the headlines that are out there about this. AP, demonstrators brawl outside LA's Museum of Tolerance after screening of Hamas attack video. According to ABC 7, fights erupt outside Museum of Tolerance after screening a film depicting Hamas atrocities. Over at Newsweek, mass brawl outside Gal Gadot's Hamas attack screening. Now, according to Breitbart, let me read you first ABC 7's post that they put out on X. It says here, breaking, two groups clash outside LA's Museum of Tolerance as the center screens a film on Hamas atrocities. LAPD officers move in as several people appear to have been punched and pepper sprayed. Eyewitness News is live with the tense situation tonight at 11 from ABC 7. Because as you know, these people are looking out for you. But it says here that Miguel Angel Arias, 33, whose wife is Palestinian, said he came out to demonstrate against the private screening at the Museum of Tolerance. Quote, you have a film that is being shown at a time when people are calling for a ceasefire. The screening is only for a few privileged people, and it doesn't lead to conversation. Well, I'm pretty sure they were having a very good conversation about what was going on. Some of those people had to leave because they couldn't watch the film. It was that graphic. I mean, when you got people like Madonna coming out and Jamie Lee Curtis, and they're, posting pictures of the Israeli flag, obviously there's something going on here that needs to be addressed, and for some reason these pro-Palestinian protesters don't want to talk about it. Israel isn't perfect. No nation is. I've said that before. But they did get attacked October 7th, and they have a right to defend themselves. They're going after Hamas. They're not going after, or purposely going after, Palestinian citizens, private citizens. They're trying to get rid of this terrorist group called Hamas. What don't you get about that, pro-Palestinian protesters? I don't understand this. And if Mr. Arias wants to look at clips of this footage, he has access to it. It's called the internet. I'm pretty sure these clips are out there. I'm not telling people to go watch this, but I'm pretty sure these clips are out there. Areas believe the video would be used to justify the killing of innocent Palestinians. Like I said, that's not the point here of why Israel is going into Gaza. They're going into Gaza to go after Hamas. Come on, Biden, send over those grizzly bears. Over at Newsweek, the name of the film is called Bearing Witness, a 43-minute film describing, which features extremely graphic and violent video footage documenting the atrocities committed by Hamas on October 7th. According to reports, the film includes footage shot by members of Hamas themselves. The location of the film screening was shared online ahead of time, necessitating an FBI advance team, per The Hollywood Reporter. And on the night of the screening, there was a heavy police presence with several LAPD officers stationed outside the museum's theater, on the surrounding streets, and in a helicopter. And LA Mayor, forget her name here, Karen Bass, she denounced the violence. She said, "We cannot allow current worldwide tension to devolve into this unacceptable violence in our city." Well, why not? Don't you need to give these people room to protest, to loot and riot? She wrote this on social media. "This is a time of immense pain and distress for thousands of Angelenos. We must stand together." KBC reported actress Gal Gadot, who is Israeli, was said to be involved in organizing the screening. The station reported that she was not in attendance. So there you go. Some irony for you tonight. A brawl breaks out outside of LA's Museum of Tolerance, which was put in place to show the atrocities by these terrorist groups, by the Third Reich. And I, for one, don't want to see what happened in Nazi Germany. I can't even talk tonight. I'm suffering through this sinus cold, so bear with me here. Sore throat, stuffy nose, can't hear, the works. But I don't ever want to see what happened in Nazi Germany. And I'm of German descent, okay? I don't ever want to see that happen again. I don't want to see what happened October 7th ever happen again. Or what happened with the Holodomor in the Ukraine ever happen again. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Thank you for letting me work my way through this tonight. You can also follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can go to X, Culture Confederacy, @CultureConfed1 on X. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. Thank you for being with me tonight. You know how we do it here. This is where the past crashes with the present. I'll catch you next time. And you all have a great Thursday. And let's stand with Israel. And let's stand against these terrorist organizations like Hamas.